Hello，大家好，今天是我们 Class 8第5个练习视频。那我先说一下今天我们大概练习视频里面几个内容。首先呢，我们还是要跟着音乐一起来做一下这个手指操。然后呢，我们黑板上的这个 finger exercises， 后面我们会说一下music theory， 也就是乐理的部分。那在课上呢，我们也总结了一下这几堂课我们学过的乐理知识。那在视频当中，我也会把所有的这些知识点再重新复习一下。我希望小朋友们呢，准备一个纸和一个笔。有一些问题我会提出来，如果你知道的话，你可以先在你的纸上写出来答案。如果不知道呢，我们讲的时候，我希望你能够复习一下，加深记忆。之后我们会回到琴房去，把上周几首比较重要的曲子再重复的练一下。那上一周呢，每个小朋友都拿到了自己很特殊的 special pieces， 很特殊的曲子。在课下的时候，我希望家长能够跟我私信沟通一下，看一下孩子拿到的是哪一首，然后这样呢，我会发一个 special video for you, just for your kids to practice. OK， 好的，我们先听着音乐来做一下我们的手指练习。还是我们要在桌子上或者是琴盖上做，非常非常重要的啊！希望每个小朋友都认真的做起来。好 ，Get ready。注意肩膀放松，手肘抬起来，手指尖站住，手腕不要塌下去，自动放松。现在是单个手指练习，一指，finger number two， 手指尖站住 ，three curve fingers three， 手腕抬起来 ，four last one five，OK。好，那现在我们来做第二个。第二个手指操呢，我们会分为2个部分。首先呢，我们会做一下单个手指的抬起，所以小朋友们要把手型先搭好，搭在琴盖上或者是桌面上，练习抬单个手指。一指，记住手指尖往内抠，不要直着，往内抠，用指甲边上的这个 corner。Fingertips corner touch the board，OK， 然后2指，其他手指放在琴盖上或者是放在桌子上，只抬高2指，抬的 as high as possible， left as high as possible， 抬到最高啊，抬不上去了，那就是我们最大的限度。现在每一个手指都需要抬到最高。3指也是自己抬，但是弹4指的时候，我们要5指跟着它一起。但是弹下来的时候 ，touch 到这个 table 和我们琴盖的时候，只是单个手指 ，OK。然后5指的话也是这样自己抬高，所以我们先练一下这种单个手指的。然后呢，下一步是练这个2个手指的这个连接。当2个手指连接的时候，我们只放2个手指在下面，其他的手指要尽量的抬高。只是2个手指的这个走动 ，OK， 好 ，Let's get ready。好，那我们现在来做单指的练习。one number two number three。弹的时候肩膀放松，手臂跟着自然摆动。four five。好，现在我们跟着这个黑板上的这个数字一起来做2个手指的练习。 先是 one and two. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4. 好，现在是 2, 5. You get it ready. 2, 5, 2, 5, 2, 5, 2, 5, 3, 4. 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5. Okay. I hope everyone is doing this very, very carefully. Okay. 非常非常重要的手指练习，再一次强调，希望家长们和小朋友们都把它重视起来，一定要在桌子上先活动我们的手指。好 ，I want you to get your pencil and a pen, or pencil and pen, or a piece of paper. Get ready. Okay, so we're gonna do some theory exercises. Okay, I'll just make some letters up. I have a chart here. I'll just go through everything today. 那我们练曲子开始的时候呢，在每首曲子开始的时候，我们会看到两个数字，一个在上面，一个在下面，我们叫 time signature， 拍号。拍号是由两部分组成的。那下面的数字我们看看，全都是 number 4。Number 4 means the quarter notes. So quarter notes look like this. The quarter notes counts as a 1 beat. 上面的数字代表了 how many beats in each bar. 代表了这一个小节有几拍。Okay, so I want you to write on your paper 3 time signatures. First one, 2, 4. Second one, 3, 4. Last one, 4, 4. Did you finish? Okay, now I want you to say this with me. The bottom number 4 means quarter note gets 1 beat. The top number means how many beats in each bar. OK， 这就是我们拍号的意思。4分音符弹1拍，上面的数字代表每小节有几拍。Alright, now so far we're learning about 4 different kinds of notes. 我们目前学了4种音符。Now we go through all the notes, learning about their names. 每一个音符有2种不同的名字，那小朋友们都需要记下来。Okay, so we have a look at the first one. Do you remember what do we call this note? It's like a little circle or egg. This is called the whole note. And it has another name called a semi-breve. Whole note or semi-breve notes play for 4 beats. So when you see the whole note on your music sheet, you play it, hold, and count 1 da, 2 da, 3 da, 4 da, and then you let your hands down. Okay, so now I want you to draw 1 whole note on your paper. If you have a music exercise book, you can write it on it. Okay, now next one, it has a little stem on the side of the circle. This is called the half note. It also called medium. So a medium note play for 2 beats. So if you see this note on your music sheet, you hold it down and count 1 da, 2 da, and then you left your hands down. I want you to draw 1 half note on your book. Okay, if you're finished, let's have a look at this note. This is called a quarter note, and it is also called crotchet. Crotchet notes play only 1 beat. So when we see quarter note, we press the key down and count 1, 1, da, and then let our hands up. Now I want you to draw 1 quarter note. Okay. Yesterday we learned a new note. It has a little ponytail. More than a quarter note. It looks like a quarter note with a ponytail. So it also has 2 names. One is called a quaver note, and we also call the 8th note. 8th note only play half beat, so it's quite short, and they always come in a pair. So you see 2 8th notes come together. So it doesn't have its own ponytail anymore. They're drawing the ponytail together to make a pair. So I want you to draw 1 single quarter note and also a pair of 8th notes. So quarter notes play half beat each. When we have 2 half beats, put them together, they make 1 beat. So when we play the 2 8th notes, we're still counting 1 da, but play 2 notes. So it goes like this: 1 da, 1 da. If you see a single note by itself, we have to add something behind it to make it 1 beat, or we're gonna change the notes follow up to make it a little bit longer. Okay, now last thing we're gonna talk about is this small curved line. So this curved line is called tie. The notes with the tie, we call them tighted notes. When we play tighted notes, it have to be the same note. If the curved line connect 2 different notes, we don't call it tie. It may call a slur, or it may call a phrase. So it has to be the same note. When we play tighted note, we only play the first note. Okay, only play the first one, because the second one is the same, but we don't play it again. But you need to add the second note's time value to the first one. For example, I have a quarter note 1 beat, a quarter note another beat. I have to play 2 beats together, but only play once. So if you see a 2 tighted quarter note, you're gonna play once, go 1 da, 1 da. Or you can count 1 da, 2 da. Okay, so I want you to draw 2 quarter notes with a tie on the top. So the tie, another thing is tie is always go with the circle part of the knot, so it doesn't go with the stem. Like the stick, it doesn't close to the stick, it always close to the head. We call that knot head. 好，这就是我们目前学到的各种不同的音符，它的拍子和名称。那小朋友们都应该在家里面熟悉一下 这些音符。那下面呢，我们说一下7个不同的音在音乐当中它们的排列顺序。So in the lesson, we talk about the order of the notes go upwards and downward. Okay, so we have 7 music notes in music. So they are C, D, E, F, G, A, B. That's when they go from low to high. We call this upward. Okay, because the note C is lower than D, and then move up to C, move up to F, move up to G, A, and B. But on the music keyboard, it's laid flat, isn't it? It doesn't really go up. So when we say go upward, we're actually moving from left to right. So the direction of going higher is from left to right. Okay, on the other way, downward. Alright, if we go downward, we start from C, go down to B, A, G, F, E, D, C. So C will become a higher note, go B, A, G, F, E, D, C. And on the music keyboard, it's going move to the direction of left. That means the notes go lower. Okay, now I want you to write all the 7 notes on your paper and show me how the direction goes by adding 2 arrows. One is upward, one is downward. Or you can write like this in the line and then use the arrow pointing right to indicate the notes go higher, and use the arrow pointing left to show the notes go lower. Alright, have you done? Awesome. The last thing before we move to the piano is the notes on the staff. Okay, so in the music sheet that we are practicing right now only cover a few notes at the moment. But yesterday, we actually talking about all the line notes and space notes on the triple staff and the bass staff. 我们昨天上课的时候呢，讲了所有的线上的音符和尖上的音符，triple clef 高音谱号和低音谱号都讲了。为了方便小朋友们记忆呢，我们把尖上的音符和线上的音符编成了一个小的句子，方便孩子们能够记忆。那今天我们就在练习的视频当中呢，把它复习一下。我希望小朋友们自己在家里弹琴之前，先把它说2遍，能够加深我们对音符的记忆。Okay, right. First one, we talk about triple clef, line note. So, first line is E for elf. Second line, guitar, G. Third line, B for break. Fourth line, D for down. And last line on the top line is F for Friday. So the phrase for line notes is elf's guitar breaks down Friday. Okay, if you still have your paper, I want you to draw a triple clef, 5 lines, and then write all the line notes with the phrase. Okay, if you finished, let's have a look at the space name. We know that the notes also can go in the space. So the space notes are really easy. They starting from the letter F in the first space, second space A, third space C, last space E. So there actually is the word face, F-A-C-E. Right, so if you know all the space notes, I want you to draw them on your paper, that with the line note, and then you can do your space note. Now next one, we're going to talk about the bass clef. Bass clef is most of the time for a left hand. Alright, so the line note on the basic clef, we have a few different kinds of versions of how we're gonna phrasing it. Okay, so you can make your own one, but this is the one that we're talking about. I slightly changed the word to make it easy to remember. So the first line is G for good. Second line is B for banana. Third line is a D for don't. Fourth line is F for fall. And last line, the top line, is A for apart. So the phrase is good banana, don't fall apart. Now you can draw a bass clef and write all the line notes. Now the last 4 notes that we're going to talk about is on the bass clef in the space. We also have a 4 notes in the space. First space is A for all. Second one is C for cow. Third one, E for it. The top space is G for grass. So the phrase is all cows eat grass. In the class, someone says we can use all cars eat gas. So that also work. I want you to try to remember all the notes by repeating the phrase over again. 那我们怎么用呢？这个带着这个句子的音符表，我们首先要背熟这个句子。比如说 Elf Guitar Breakdown Friday。当我们每次给一个新的曲子，有一些音符你不太熟悉，不能一下子知道它是什么音符，那你就可以用这个 phrase。比如说给了一个 top line 上的音符，我不知道它是什么音符，那我就可以从 line 上面数一数。Elf's guitar breaks down Friday. So the top line, it goes the words Friday. Okay, so we only use the first letter of the words. So it's F. And then you can find that F on your keys, on your keyboard. Alright, I hope you remember everything in the notation chart. If you do, let's move to the piano. Okay, just taking the camera. Okay, because we are already practicing some of the pieces, so